Hey, this is Ish, and today I want to talk to you about meditating when you're sad. So, I know when you're sad, the last thing on your mind is meditation, but let me explain why it's actually really beneficial to meditate when you're sad. So, your sadness is actually a very good anchor for your meditation practice. So, in the yoga system, we know that dharana, which is the sixth limb of yoga, is a one pointed focus that you keep bringing your attention back to over and over again. And that eventually leads to dhyan, which is a meditation absorption. So, if you think about it, sadness is a sensation that you will feel in your body, and you can keep bringing your attention back to it over and over again. And that can actually help you reach that state of absorption or meditation absorption. So, this leads to that one pointed focus. And your sadness, when you think about it, when you're not really looking deep into it, you just think that, oh, I'm just sad. But when you really dive deeper, you can start to notice it's the sensations associated with sadness. And that also takes away the depth of sadness as well. So you might start to feel a warm sensation in your chest, for example, or your heart area. And then you can start to dive deeper. So when you're feeling sad, you'll look into the sadness and see where it's emanating from. So for example, do you feel the sensations of sadness or the warmth that I mentioned only in your left side of your chest, or is it on the right side of your chest? Does it extend all the way to your shoulders, or does it stop by the chest area? Does it just travel there, or does it go downwards towards your belly area? You start to pinpoint where exactly do you feel the sensations, and then you start to go deeper. So this is that period of bringing your attention back to that point over and over again. So eventually you'll start to bring that focus inwards. And if you find that your mind starts to wander during this process when you're sad, you can then bring your attention back to the tactile sensations that you feel. So you'll bring your attention, if your mind wanders, you'll bring it back to the sensations that you feel in your chest, and then go deeper. And then you will start to develop that focus. And this can be a really good practice that you can meditating when you're sad, because on a higher level, you start to grow as a person a lot, because essentially what you're doing is you're training yourself that whenever you feel any kind of uneasy emotion, you can train yourself to detach from it by seeing it just as a sensation and coming back to it over and over again. And you can start to see your heavy emotions just as just something that you feel, like a warmth or a tingling sensation, rather than something that actually just controls your life. Because if we don't bring that period of being an observer, we just tend to get really enwrapped with whatever we're feeling. And this also, and when you meditate when you're sad, the feeling will also go away. I found that meditation is obviously a really good way to handle your emotions and get rid of the bad emotions. And this can actually be a very nice self-care routine for yourself. And you'll actually develop that confidence that you know that, hey, whenever I feel sad or depressed or whatever it is, or even angry, I know I can always come back to my meditation cushion and sit. And by half an hour or 1 hour later, most of this feeling will go away. And that's very comforting to know that you always have something that you can rely on. And when you meditate, when you're sad and also happy, so both sides of the coin, you start to disassociate yourself with the whirlwind of emotions that you'll feel, and you'll come to this really nice space of equanimity where you're above the emotions. You notice that it's obviously happening, but you aren't in the midst of it, the current of it. So it's kind of like you're an observer, and this causes a very, very nice feeling of groundedness. So try it at first. I know it might be a little bit difficult, especially in the throes of the emotions, but eventually you can learn to master your emotions by sitting straight, looking inwards, and just sensing and feeling the emotions just as they are. So I hope this helps. Thank you.